Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. How are you doing today? Just kind of scrambling here this morning, running behind a little bit. I was just gathering up my supplies and I just realized I forgot some balmy blue cardstock. Just looking around here, I'll go grab that and we can get started. If you're joining me, I'm going to just give Facebook a minute or two to pop into your feeds and let you know that I'm live. If you're joining me, I love knowing where you're joining me from. Hi, Polly from North Carolina. Thank you for joining today. I'm just going to step over to my cabinet and grab some balmy blue scrap cardstock. All right, so balmy blue. Hi, everyone. So I keep my scraps, this is how I keep my scraps, in a file folder in a little filing cabinet, just like this. So I needed balmy blue, so I went and got that. Okay, so let's get started. How are you doing? I'm just gonna see who's with me. Hi, Marie from cloudy Montreal. Hi, Donna. Good morning to you all. Hi, Betty. Hello, Gail. Good morning, Joy. Hi, everyone. Hi, Betty. Hi, Donna. We got lots of Donnas and Bettys with us today. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning to you. How is it in your area of the world? It is overcast, cloudy, and snowy here today. You know, just a typical winter day. Hi, Krista. All right. So what have you been up to? Have you been stamping? Did you get any time yet this week to stamp? It's only Wednesday. Or do you stamp on the weekend? What is your normal time to pull out your stamps, ink, and paper? Do you have a set time where you like to relax? When I used to work full-time at the lab, I used to come home, and once I put my son to bed, because I only had one child at that time, that was my time. A little narrow window, probably from like 8 to 9:30. That's when I used to find my way into my craft room, which was our spare bedroom with a desk in the corner. Back then, I really enjoy early mornings with my coffee and my quiet time. So that's my time now. I like to join you, not join you. I come down here in my robe. I should join you sometime. I'm down here in my robe and yeah, no, you don't want to see that. It's a scary sight probably. Anyway, that's my favorite time to have my quiet time is in the morning. Even on the weekends when everybody's home, but they're sleeping, I get up, make my coffee, and head down here and pull out my supplies and get ready for a class or the videos for the upcoming week, that kind of thing. How are you doing, everyone? Okay. Hi, Alexina. Good to see you. Hi, Carrie from Colorado. Hello, Laura. Hi, Elaine. Good morning from London. Hi, Sandra from Michigan. Hi, Mary from Montana. Getting a light dusting of the white stuff. Yeah, that's we're just north of you, so that's probably what we're getting to. Just a light, it's coming down very light. There's no wind. I don't think there's any wind out there today, which is great because that always makes it bitter cold, right? The wind. All right, we're going to play with Lemon Lolly. I got it right. If you were here yesterday, I mentioned Yo-Yo Yellow, which I have not said that color for like years. Anyway, we're gonna play with Lemon Lolly today, and we're gonna make a fun, quick and easy hot air balloon card. That's my product of the week. So if you like what you see and you want to get these card packages in the mail, if you live in Canada, of course, you can use the host code on the screen and grab that amazing bundle. I would recommend getting the entire suite because the suite is going to give you the bundle, the candy gems. I call them candy because they look like candy to me. The Baker's Twine 3-color pack, as well as the 48 sheets of designer series paper. Unbelievable deal. Okay, plus you're going to get celebration, right? So every $60 or $120 that you spend, you get to choose. With 60, you get to choose a level 1. 120, you get to choose either 2 level 1s or a level 2 celebration. It's all about the free stuff. Celebration is still going strong. We go until the 29th of February, but I would recommend not waiting until the last day to place your celebration order because things can fly off the shelf, and I'm expecting any day now to start seeing that things are gone, right? And that's going to be heartbreaking to see those things leave, and especially if some of you haven't got those things, right? All right, that's not going to happen though. You guys have all got things. You're going to get your things maybe this week, so that you are stocked up with your favorites from Celebration. And there's two lots of Celebration, the stuff that came out in the catalog, and then February 1st they came out with a new lot. So it's like double the benefits, right? In February, you get to choose from a lot of stuff. All right, let's get started here. Hello, everybody that's joining. Okay, here we go. We're gonna flip the camera. Boom. And there's my snowy backyard. And there is my work surface with the beautiful glass plate. Oh, from the Glass Mat Studio. I love the Glass Mat Studio, you guys. It is amazing. This is the best stamping surface that I've ever had, honestly. And, you know, it's, I can't believe that I ever lived without this glass mat. Now, I'm honestly saying that because I didn't know the benefits of it until I got it, right? Okay, so we're going to play with Lemon Lolly today. We're also bringing in the entire suite. It's called Lighter Than Air. The item code number for the entire suite is 162761. It's over here on page 33. It's $102.25 in Canada. So you're pretty close, right? You're only like, what, $18.75 away, or $17.75 away from a level 2, right? If you bump that up to 120, add some adhesive on, maybe some cardstock, you're going to get there, and then you'll be able to get 2 level 1s or a level 2 item. Plus, you're going to get 5 of my card kits in the mail when you use my host code, this one right here, this HRX2JA73, or 7E. You're going to get those 5 cards from me, okay? So today, as I mentioned, we're playing with Lemon Lolly. But before I get started, I wanted to bring in, we're going to be using adhesive sheets today. And I always like to share this because I always capture someone new that has never seen the adhesive sheets. I want to show you how to use these. So adhesive sheets come in a package like this. It's 6 by 12, and you get 12 sheets, a lot of adhesive sheets that will last you a long time. And I'm going to do some Lemon Lolly here. Let me just move my papers out of the way here, get started here. So we're going to do a little bit of Lemon Lolly, and I want to show you how to do this. So what I want to do is that I always bring in the die. So I want to cut this detailed die, because look how detailed that is. It's like really skinny lines. So I want to make sure I make it easy on myself and make sure there's adhesive on it. So I'm just going to see how big I need. So the adhesive sheets have this wax papery type of film, and it's cut into 3 strips. So you just want to take your piece, find where the crack is, and then peel it, okay? So we're just going to, if Rose can do it, peel back a little bit. So I peel it back, and then I just kind of crease it. And I'm going to do a whole strip, might as well. So I'm going to peel all 3 pieces. See how there's like 3 pieces here? Just going to reinforce that and just fold it down so it's out of the way. And what I'm essentially doing here is I'm exposing all of the glue. I'll hold it up close so you can see. That is all glue, my friends, all glue. So then I know I'll have enough to do, will it fit this way? Maybe I need to pull it back a little bit more. There. It's like, I could turn my die this way, or if I want to do it this way, I'll get a whole bunch, right? So just exposing the adhesive. Now what we want to do is we want to put our cardstock of color of choice, whatever we want to use, onto the adhesive. So we're going to grab some Lemon Lolly. Let's see. I got a big piece here. I'm just going to put this right, don't lose your die, Rose. Put that in a safe spot. Okay, so I'm going to put this Lemon Lolly right on here, like so. Press it down. Oh, I got a little sticking out. That's okay. So then when I flip it over, this here is going to be now the sticker sheet, right? So I'm going to grab my scissors. Let me grab my long scissors. And I like to keep those flaps for next time. The flaps that I pulled back there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just take my scissors and then cut like that and like that. All right, so then this is now a sticker sheet. It will be a sticker sheet. Then this is my leftover piece with the flaps. So next time I go to expose the adhesive, it's already ready for me. And I store it like this. I just slide it back into the packaging. Easy peasy, no fuss. And then it's ready to go for next time. I have a piece here with like mossy meadow that I've made into a sticker sheet, and I like to store my extras just in here because when I go to reach for my adhesive sheet, I always check to see if I have some extra pieces, right? Because sometimes you do more than you need, and that's what I'll do with this one here today. So, my friends, when you shop with me this week, I will send you a piece big enough that you can cut with your dies, okay? So you do need to have the bundle to do my cards. So you're going to need to have your own dies, and then you'll just do exactly what I'm doing here. Put it on top of the lemon lolly, and we'll cut that out. So I'm just going to trim this. So this is what you'll get in your piece, in your kit, something like this. And don't forget, my little thing that I like to do is to cut the corner. Then when you're looking at this rectangle and it's got the corner cut, then you know there's something you need to do with that. You need to cut it with your own dies, okay? So we're going to cut that one today. And what we're doing, oops, oh, my camera's wobbly there. We're playing with hot air balloon, and the matching dies have all of these amazing dies here. So that's where this is coming from, okay? And we're going to do that with lemon lolly. And I also want to stamp, and I'm going to use this banner. Oh, this one is so nice with the stitching. So we're going to use that banner. All right, so let's just move that off to the side, and we'll leave the banner there because I'm going to use it. Let's grab my paper trimmer and show you how this card's going to go. It's pretty easy. We're going to grab our trimmer and we're going to pop the lemon lolly in here, and we're going to cut at 5.5. So along the 11-inch side, we're cutting at 5.5, and we're going to score at 4.25. It's your standard card size, right? And then we need a piece of basic white that measures 4 by 5.25. Let me just double check that this is right. Yes, 4 by 5.25. Yay. Okay, so we've got our front layer here. Okay, and now, first things first, burnish your score line so that your card will sit flat while you're creating with it. Okay, on here, we're going to add a little bit. Remember this rainbow paper I used yesterday? I love the diagonal stripes. We're going to use a little bit of that. So I'm going to pull that in and trim it to be 4 inches. And we're going to trim it down to 1 inch. So you'll get this in your kit. Don't worry. If you only buy the bundle and you don't get the paper, you're still going to get the DSP in your kit from me, okay? So there's your paper. We've got a little bit of paper there, DSP. All right, so that's going to go at the top of my basic white. I'm not going to stick it down because I want to do my stamping first. Always stamp before you stick. And what we're going to do is we're going to stamp this image right here, and we're going to use Bubble Bath. Let's grab Bubble Bath. Bubble Bath, Bubble Bath, where are you? Okay, here's my Bubble Bath ink pad, and we're going to open that up. That looks like it's got a little bit of a blue tinge on it. Make sure your stamps are clean, right? Don't want to put blue ink into my Bubble Bath ink pad, so I'm making sure that my hot air balloon is clean. We're also going to bring in pecan pie. Doesn't that sound yummy? Pecan pie. Bubble Bath and pecan pie. Love the names, you guys. Okay. So we're going to stamp. We're going to stamp the hot air balloon. I'll move these over a little bit so I don't put my arm in it. I'm going to leave the paper up there just as a frame of reference because I don't want to stamp my hot air balloon too high, and then when I go put the paper on, there won't be enough room for it. So I'm going to leave my paper there. then I'm just going to ink up my hot air balloon with bubble bath. Tap, tap, tap a few times. We'll come in here and we'll stamp in the middle. Press, press, press. Boom. Love, love, love bubble bath. And bubble bath is featured in one of the colors in the DSP. Okay, so at this point we can do the little basket. Now the basket, there's a couple of options for baskets. There's 2 different ones that you can stamp. I got the little one here, but you know what? I think I want to change that to the big one. It's got like a little scallopy frill on it. So let's grab the fancy basket. Because, hey, if you're brave enough to go up in a hot air balloon, you should make it a fancy balloon, right? Have you guys ever been in a hot air balloon? I've never been in a hot air balloon. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I have the nerve to do that. Let me know. I'd love to hear in the comments, read in the comments if you've been in a hot air balloon. There, oh yeah, I like that little basket. Okay, so with the baskets, there's 2 different stamped baskets, but there's actually 3 different dies. Look at this. We've got 2 different dies here that coordinate with the stamps, and then we've got a die that I used yesterday on my card, which is just a standalone if you just want to cut out a basket and not worry about the stamping. So lots and lots of options, right? Okay, so now I'm happy with that. We can go ahead and glue down our DSP at the top because the stamping turned out pretty good. So we're happy. I'm happy. We're going to go ahead and put that down now, right up here. Sometimes you just need a little bit of DSP. You don't need a lot. There we go. We're going to put that off to the side. Okay, so we still have one more thing to stamp. I want to stamp my greeting, and this stamp set is amazing. Up, up, and away. Hooray, it's your birthday. Oh, that one's perfect. So let's grab some scrap white, and we'll go ahead and get that stamped. So I'm just bringing in a scrap piece of white, and gotta grab my Memento ink pad. Memento. Okay, so we're gonna tap, tap, tap on the Memento and stamp in the middle of this scrap piece of paper. And then we will cap our ink pad just to be safe. This is the die that's gonna go on here. Look at that. Now I could have pre-cut my image or my die cut because it is photopolymer, so you can line up your stamped image over your cardstock piece if you want to. I'm just going to use a little bit of washi here to hold that die in place like that. And while I've got the washi, I might as well add a little bit to my decorative part. This is going to make the balloon look so fancy. Okay, so put that on our lemon lolly adhesive sheet piece. Okay, we've got those lined up. We have to die cut something else. We're probably going to use the Big Boss today because we have to die cut one more thing. So I'm going to bring in that balmy blue cardstock that I just reached for, and we're going to use the basic border dies, and we're bringing in this one right here, the long one that has the clouds. I call it clouds. It's like a bumpy, scallopy edge. So we're going to use that with some scrap balmy blue. So let's just open up my folder and pull in a piece, and this one here will work. You know, anything would work. You don't need a very big piece, but I'm actually going to, let's see, let's measure the die. Let's see, the die is 6 inches, and see if I can, I want to do 2 pieces. Wonder if I can do, does this fold in half? This seems to have a crease line on it. I'm going to try that. This is just something I pulled out of my scrap bin, and I'm going to go ahead and try and cut through 2 pieces. This is an experiment, a little experiment. So I'm going to put this on here like that, and we'll see if it'll cut through 2 pieces. All right, I'm feeling a little bit risky today. Let's try this. A little bit brave anyway. Okay, so we're going to put this through the machine, these 3 things all together. It would fit through the Mini Boss, but the Mini Boss has a limited narrow, like 3.5 inches wide limitation. So I'm bringing in my big kahuna, my big boss, and we're going to put this on here. So let's put this one here, and we'll put our little cloud die right there. And we'll put the top plate on, and we're going to run it through. So I'm going to go forward and back for a couple of reasons. Number one, that detailed die that I'm cutting through the adhesive sheet and the cardstock might need a little extra pressure. And I'm also cutting through 2 layers for my clouds, right? So let's just swipe those and let's see what we've got here. Okay, so let me grab my Take Your Pick tool and we'll get all of this sorted out. So first, let's grab that greeting. Oh yeah, that worked out nicely. I'm happy with that. Okay, put my dies back. Let me grab my dies here, my stamp set, my dies. Okay, so we've got that. Now, let's see. Let's do the clouds first. Did it cut through? Always, oh yeah, if you flip it over and look at the background one, then you're good. If that one cut through, then you're good. So there's the front. Look at that detail with the stitching on the clouds. Oh, that is so amazing. All right, so there we go. We're gonna just take the washi off of my die and put that back in the packaging. There we go. Put everything back so you don't lose stuff. You save a lot of time not having to look for things, right? Okay, so we got that. Let's see how our adhesive piece did. So it cut through, no problem, around the edges. Let's see. Let's grab our Take Your Pick tool. Take the lid off my pokey tool, and I'm just going to come in here and help this get out of the die. So you do need to poke a little bit of this one out, and you can come in here and you can just like take your fingers and kind of like help it, flick it out, however it works for you, or you can poke all of it. The little dots, sometimes they need a little bit of assistance to get those off, just because they're tiny. All right, so you can just use the Take Your Pick tool and go ahead and do that. And then let's just clean up this mess here. So then we're going to peel off the back, and that is our sticker. And we'll put that one back. Now the dies, let me bring those in for a second. I want to show you. There's also this one right here that is the same size. Let's turn it this way so it's the right side. So this is the same size. You see how that fits like that? You could actually do like a background, right? If you wanted to. So lots of options. We've got 1, 2, 3. All of these are shaped to go inside this balloon here. This one here that I stamped, right? So you could do that. So here we go. You could do this, put that right on top of your balloon, but we're going to put this on our balloon today like that. So I'm just going to peel off the backing. And if some of your circles didn't come out, when you peel the backing off, I've noticed that sometimes it's stuck on that wax paper, so that'll work out. So there we go. We've got all the dots. Then I'm just going to take this. I love the adhesive sheets. Are you guys a fan? Do you guys use them lots? I use them a ton, especially with scrapbooking and using the letter dies. I love to use my adhesive sheets for that as well. Okay, so there we go. Tap that down and that's stuck. Ooh, I love it. Okay, we're going to bring in these clouds now, and we got more than we need, right? Because I did double. So we're going to cut this piece of scrap in half like that. And these are clouds, so anything goes. So I'm going to put double layer down here. Let's see if we can do that. Yes, we can. We can stagger the clouds, right? Because the clouds are like that. They are staggered. You know, not staggered, but you know what I mean? Like they're not all perfect. Now, I didn't trim the bottom, but if I trim it, I could actually put that one just as it is. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to glue that one just as it is. I just pulled it out of my scrap bin and I didn't pay attention to the height of it, but it didn't matter. It worked out. So we're going to put this one right here at the bottom. Now I'll send you the Balmy Blue cloud pieces because That's not included with the hot air balloon bundle. So any dies that I use on my cards during the week, I send you those, okay? So I don't expect you to have like, you know, 5 different bundles. I just expect you to have the hot air balloons so that you can do your stamping like the way I'm doing it. So then we'll do this, but that's the exact same image, but I kind of want to stagger, like I mentioned. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this greeting is going to go right here. So you can do something experimental. Let's cut this on an angle like that. Oh, okay. We're going to raise this. Now we're going to lower it. You can do all kinds of stuff. I'm experimenting. We're going to lower that one and do this. And then what I was trying to mention is that my greeting is going to cover up the seam. Yes. Okay. So here's what I want to do. I want to just kind of come in here and just cover, trim like that. Okay. And we're going to glue that down. We're just going to go for it. We're going to glue it down. And we're just, it's the same as the top image. So we're just going to lower it so we get that nice depth of the clouds. And then this one is going to go like so. Okay. And don't worry about the excess because we're just going to flip this over and cut it. So we're going to just add our glue to the background of this one. We're just like kind of like piecing a little puzzle together here. Love this. Oh my goodness. And you could even make it even look a little bit more with dimension by adding some sponge color. And let's see, maybe I need to lower that. Here's the beauty of liquid glue. I want that to be covered. Can I do it? Ooh. Can I do it? Can I do it? All right, so we're just, I don't want to see that seam. How do I cover up that seam? Oh, I think I'm just going to have to go with it. Something did not work out the way I planned, but you know, that's okay. That's card making, right? Oh, maybe I could tuck it behind. No, I'm still going to see the seam. All right, so let's just size this up a bit here. Maybe if I anchor that down, I got to trim off all this background stuff. So let's go in here and trim. This is real life crafting. This is how I do things in real life. Do you guys do this? You just kind of work with it, and this is what makes it homemade, handmade, right? No 2 cards are ever the same. Okay, so there's my front. I'm happy with it, except for that seam, and I think I can actually cover it up a little bit. But I got some glue on my glass mat. Ooh. It's an emergency. Let's get that glue off. I'm using a baby wipe just because I don't want to get glue on my chamois cloth. Okay, so this is going to go right here, and that's not too bad. I just got a little split there. But when you get yours, I'll give you a long strip so then you can actually have 2 4-inch strips to layer on top of each other. So that won't happen, but I don't know. It's live video. We're just going to go with it. And no 2 cards are ever the same, as I mentioned, right? Okay. It's all good. So there's our greeting. We're going to go ahead. We're going to flip this over and now add our background glue just a little bit because we're still working with white, basic white. You don't want to add too much glue. It won't show ripples through the balmy blue cardstock layer, but on the sides it might if you use too much. Okay, so we're going to put this onto our Lemon Lolly card base like that. Okay, and then we're going to bring in, I call these candy, but they're actually called rainbow adhesive back dots. We're going to add some of those to the background. Let's see, I'm going to use big ones on my card today. So let's grab a pool party one up here. And come on. It wants to stick to my take your pick tool. And look at that. Oh boy. Okay, one there. I gotta laugh because sometimes, you know, you just gotta laugh. And that one there is a fresh freesia. And let's grab a lemon lolly one. Lemon lolly is gonna go over here. And you could add small ones if you want to. Bling it up even more with your candy. Okay, so there's the front. Now the inside. We're going to grab a piece of basic white for the inside. Do I have a piece here? Yes. Yeah. I usually have a stack of these in the corner of my desk. It's 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. And guess what? I have another little piece of this rainbow paper. Let's put that down the bottom. Let's put that down the bottom. Don't waste your paper. It's beautiful to just bling up all parts of your card, including the envelope. Don't forget about the envelope. Okay, this is gonna go, I'm just leaving it thick. I think it's 1 inch thick. We're just gonna leave it like that. Now the front is a birthday card, right? Up, up and away, it's your birthday. Now for the inside, the stamp set has Wish Big, right? Let's do that. Let's bring in the Wish Big, which I have here on my block already. And we're gonna just ink that up with Memento to match my front greeting. Wish Big, stamp that in the center, and there we have it. Now, if you wanted to, you could add a little image. You could stamp an image for the inside as well. Just gonna use my snips and trim off the edge there. You could go ahead and, you know, stamp a little part of the balloon over here. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm feeling like I want to add more images to the inside. So I still have the 2 pieces here from yesterday. So let's do that. We're going to grab our, let's see, bubble bath, and let's stamp the chubby, I call this the chubby balloon. Let's stamp the edge right up here because it's up in the sky. There's the chubby. Now let me grab my lemon lolly. Lemon lolly, where are you? That's daffodil. No, that's not the one I want. Lemon lolly is right here. And let's do the second part. Tap, tap, tap with lemon lolly. And you come in here and you can see where you're stamping. Hopefully I can see. Oh, boom, there we go. And then if you want to use the same basket, if you've got the basket still on your stand, on your block, you can stamp again right there. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, I love it. Love, love, love it. Okay. It just looks like the hot air balloon is like, you know, going off into the sky. That is so cute. Okay. It's all about, you know, surprising and delighting the recipient. So here I'm bringing in my chamois cloth. I'm going to clean that up. The recipient. So, you know, make the insides pretty like the front, right? Okay, so there we go. We're going to add a little glue to that and call it a card. Call it a Wish Big card. A birthday card. And I'm thinking this one could possibly be for a girl or a boy, right? It could be masculine or feminine. I mean, it kind of does have a little feminine tone, but no judgment. You can give a pink card to a guy. Why not, right? All right, so there we have it. Quick and easy birthday card. You know, you could stamp the center like I did yesterday. If you didn't see my card yesterday and Monday. So this is my Wednesday card. This is the Tuesday card. Where's my Monday card? Let me grab my Monday card and show you my Monday card. I did all stamping for the balloons. So today I brought in a die cut. So there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm having a blast, you guys. This is an amazing bundle. I hope you guys will grab this one. You're not going to regret it because you're going to be able to make some beautiful birthday cards, spring cards, Easter cards. All of this paper can be used for all of the occasions we have coming up. Thanks for the love, you guys. I see your hearts going up. I appreciate that so much. All right, let me flip you back around here without breaking my camera mount. I don't want to be too forceful. I had so much fun doing this one. And you know what? Honestly, I don't even think anybody's going to see that little seam at the bottom, right? When you make your cards, I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes you're critical of your own work. I think it just goes with anything that you do. You always gravitate to like, oh, I don't like that part, right? When you look at it, but someone else would get this card and I bet they wouldn't even notice. They would be like, oh my God, she made me a card and she sent it to me, right? So make a card, and even better, send that card, right? Take a picture of it. It'll stay on your camera roll, but send it to brighten someone's day. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I hope you'll come back and join me again tomorrow for my Thursday card, my card number 4, using the up the lighter than air. I want to call it up and away. Using the lighter than air suite, the entire suite. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Bye-bye.